How's it going, guys? I might sound a little funny. I just got out of having surgery done to my sinuses and a reduction to my turbinates. I'm running a 100-degree fever. But other than that, I just stopped here to make a real quick video on Anthony Joshua versus Dominic Breazaele. Who do I think is going to win? How do I think it's going to happen? Um, Contrary to other videos I have done where people think I'm anti Joshua because I don't believe he deserves all the hype he has got. I think this fight right here is going to be a real easy win for Anthony Joshua, especially if he fights Breazaele like he did against Charles Martin, to where he stays very coy, keeps his guard up, watches, and is just methodical in there and catches. Um, I don't think Breazaele is that good of a fighter. I really don't. I think this is a gimme. I really think that there's a guy named Cassie that fought Breazaele. I think it was like Breazaele's 2 fights ago for him. I'm not sure. I think it was about 2 fights ago where they fought, and in my opinion, Cassie dominated him. He exposed Breazaele to where he's open to be hit in the face a lot. Um, he's got very looping punches. Um, and Anthony Joshua, although when he hurts somebody, he opens up way too much just with throwing. Anthony Joshua's punches are more crisp and more precise of a punch. So when he's throwing his hooks, he's throwing a hook like it's supposed to. It comes from the body, whereas Breazaele is cranking back and throwing a lot. Even with Breazaele straight, it doesn't come from the elbow to through the shoulder, pushing with the body. Breazaele's is more of a cock back and then throw. And although you do get a little more power cocking your arm back and throwing, it's really not enough added power to do the telegraph. And I think if he telegraphs like that against Anthony, I think Anthony will catch him. And although Cassie was hitting Breazaele a lot and he didn't go down, you got to understand he's a much smaller guy than Joshua is. And I don't think, I just, if Joshua loses to Breazaele, then everything I was saying about Anthony Joshua is right, because I cannot see him losing to this guy. Me being an American, I love, part of me would love to see Americans on top. I don't even like Breazaele. I don't I don't like how they had a face-off interview with each other and Breazaele just kept mugging them for like just showing blatant disrespect for no reason. It's like there's no bad blood in between the two other than the fact that you just won Anthony Joshua's belt and you're going to sit there and not look away, keep mugging him like you're trying to fight him in the park. And I don't like stuff like that. It's okay to talk, talk and make fun of somebody, do whatever you got to do to get in that person's head. But whenever you try to bump someone or you mean mug them for too long, I don't like that type of disrespect. And another thing is you could tell Anthony Joshua is a way stronger person because after he got bumped by Breazaele, if you look, he's got his arms crossed like this and he barely nudges him with his elbow in Breazaele's, his whole body rotates. And that tells you right there that the stronger man is by far Anthony Joshua. And like I said, I see Joshua, if he does exactly what he did against Charles Martin, stays very crisp with his punches, even though Dominic is a little bit taller, I think by like an inch. I think Anthony's 6'6", Dominic's 6'7", I believe. I don't think that height variation, that 1 inch in height, I'm not sure what their reaches are, but even then they don't do reaches like they should. Normally when you do a reach, they do wingspan, so they do it from fingertip to fingertip. Well, see, the problem with that is some guys actually have longer wingspans but shorter arms than the guys they have longer wingspans than. Because some people are built with bigger frames from shoulder to shoulder, or one guy might have shorter fingers than the other guy. The real way that you're really supposed to measure somebody to find out their reach is from the inside of the armpit to the end of the knuckle. So, or to the end of the fist, but you do it to the top of the knuckle. So that's where you are really supposed to measure. And then when you get that arm length, that'll tell you who has more reach. Wingspans, very inaccurate. That knuckle will tell you exactly, pretty much. So once again, to play it back real fast, I want Anthony Joshua to win this fight. I'm going against the American just because I don't like his blatant disrespect. I don't like that. Talk all the stuff you need to talk, but don't do stuff to where you're trying to start a fight before the fight. Because if Joshua would have laid you out in that park, then the fight would have been off and you would have got what you asked for and what you deserved. It's stupid. Talk. Getting somebody said be like Tyson Fury, but even somebody who verbally assaults somebody like Tyson Fury more than anybody, he doesn't cross that line. There's lines that you don't cross as a man to another man. And the rundown is, I really see Anthony Joshua knocking Dominic out. This definitely will not go to decision. Even if Dominic runs from him the majority of the fight, whenever he goes to throw, his punches are too looping, too wide. Even his jab. Dominic's jab is a very soft jab, and whenever you're going against a guy who everything he throws is with mean intentions, so when Joshua's throwing his jab, it's to hurt you, it's to pop your head back. It's not a feeling jab. It's not to get a distance or a range. Everything he throws is to hurt you. And with a guy who throws soft punches, that's not going to work. The other thing that's really good about Dominic, I'll give him, is he does throw to the body, but you got to understand body types. When you're fighting a muscle-bound guy, throwing to the body is not going to affect the muscle-bound guy like it will a soft body like Dominic's, because when you don't have all that fat there, sometimes fat can absorb, but with that absorption, when a punch is hard enough to go through the fat, the inner muscles of the core are not strong enough to absorb the punishment, so it goes straight through. With a guy who was extremely lean and muscular, when you hit them abdominal muscles that are built, that are pure muscles staying there, you can flex down on it, and it's like hitting a wall. It's not going to really hurt you. You can eat a lot more than somebody with a soft body. And so I don't think Dominic's best punches are going to affect him. Now, I could be wrong. We've never really seen, outside of Dylan White, Anthony get tagged hard enough. And I do believe Dominic can hit hard because I've seen body blows hit. But like I said, for that power, he has horrible technique in throwing. And I think Anthony Joshua will time him with a counter, and that'll be it. I don't know if Dominic will get up like Martin did after being floored once, because I don't see it. I don't see it at all. So basically, once again, the rundown is Anthony Joshua wins by KO. All right, thank y'all. Like I said, I'm sick with 100-degree fever. I probably look horrible and just coming off of surgery. But thanks for watching. Next time y'all see me, I will be living in Germany and a new place. Peace.